Hey, my honey. Where are we today?
We are actually in Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland, in a little town called Biel.
B-I-E-L, yeah.
B-I-E-L. It's a lovely little town. It's very famous for watches.
Watches, and I don't know if you can see behind us, there's a big Rolex factory or shop.
Yeah,
It's like a factory.
and coming into town, there was a huge big, it must be the headquarters of Rolex. I know Omega's here, all these places. So we're going to wander around Biel today. This is our little car that we're driving around, just the local trips. We've been lent it. It's a little Fiat, and we've parked here in Biel. But one of the things about this parking lot, everybody says, is they get lots of poos from all the crows. So let's hope they don't poo on our car.
We might be cleaning a car later.
Yeah.
But it's quite interesting. We were trying to pay for parking here.
Yeah.
We found this parking lot, but then someone helped us and we realized you don't have to pay on Sundays.
Yeah, because nothing was working. We were trying to enter Sunday and it
wouldn't take the card.
card.
Anyway, free on Sundays.
Oh, look at that old building. I wonder what... Hey?
Sure. Interesting structure.
Yeah, because it's a smaller town, there's not a lot of information, in fact, even on Google. But that looks like a very interesting structure. Eh?
If anyone knows what that would have been used for, let us know.
Yeah, or is used for. Yeah, I've tried to Google it and that. The stuff only comes up in German, trying to translate, so I don't know what it is, but it definitely got arrow slits in that. So it must have been a watchtower or something like that, but definitely some kind of historical structure.
On the bottom there, it's got a date, 1623.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a coat of arms.
Okay.
And 1623.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, my gorgeous, both of us have been to Switzerland
we
together.
have, but a very
not together.
And a very long time ago.
Yeah, I was here about 35 years ago.
Yeah, I must have been here around 28, 30 years ago, skiing in Verbia.
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I came on a Kontiki tour.
That
was even longer ago. So it seems like we found the historical old square of the town. Look at these. My gorgeous, look at these beautiful homes over here.
Oh, they look very old.
Yeah, everything. And
everything's closed.
Yeah, everything's closed.
Yeah,
so tell us why everything closed.
Yeah, well, on Sundays, they told us that a lot of the shops and restaurants and everything is closed. And the other interesting thing is, in Switzerland, on a Sunday, you're not allowed to make a noise. So you can't mow your lawn, you can't rev your car, you can't do a whole lot of use power drills.
My kind of country.
Nice and quiet. And another interesting thing was some of the coaches actually have quiet written on them on the trains.
Yes, yeah.
So you're not allowed to talk on your cell phone in that coach.
Yeah. So there's a beautiful fountain right here. We're going to get to the front of it, and the church is in front of us. We'll tell you more about the church. There's a whole book, and there's another church behind. We're going to have a look at that. So that's the front of the water fountain, the statue. It really is lovely here in the town. Look at that. Gorgeous. Yeah, so that building in front of us wasn't a church. It was like a gasthuis, and it was built in 1582, and it was renovated in the early 1900s. So it's not sure what it's used for now. So check this out. This is kind of, you said it's like a restaurant place.
Yeah, they have different musical things.
But you kind of go, these trapdoors go down under the what would you call it, under the streets.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a look.
Yeah. Just having a look.
So we're going to go down inside. The lady was just asking what we're doing. Jeez, check at this.
Look at this old door. There's an old door here.
Is there an old door there? Jeez, how's this? Under the streets.
So this is a little theatre. Look,
Oh, it's a theatre. Okay.
Theatre.
Wow.
And look, here's the little, oh my goodness.
There's like a little bar in there. Check at this.
Yeah.
Hey?
This is so cool.
How cool is this place? It's a little theatre in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go and have a... Jeez, and the caves go back in there.
Yeah.
It's like all under the street here, guys. Wow, this is the coolest thing I've found in a while.
Let's see it.
Also off the square here, Cindy spotted something. Also through another little tunnel here. How'd these tunnels go under the flats?
Amazing. Look at that.
The painting.
It's got something written here.
Looks like it's commemorating something.
Yeah. Well, it says 1986 at the bottom there.
Okay, so that's a newer painting.
Newer painting, definitely.
But look how it all goes all the way down there. Well, let's wander back up to the church square and then...
Come back.
Yeah. We found the church square. Oh, look at that. Hey? Again, trying to stay out of the sun for you guys, because the lighting's not great. It's quite earlier. There's daylight saving in Switzerland and it changed today. So now we're on a different time. Oh, there's another lovely fountain here. Look at the homes around here in the square. This square as well. Now there, that's a bit better. Look at the church. And check out the building next to it. Beautiful. Here's another very cool water fountain. I see it's just like you can get your water from the fountains as well, Mahoney.
Yeah,
fill up your bottles.
It's quite a popular thing in Europe.
And check this dude out. But the only thing here that I'm finding, compared to like Spain and Portugal, they always had things that explain things.
Yeah, it's not a lot of English.
Yeah. Well, not a lot of explanations. I don't know what that building is either. So here's the interior of the church. Oh, what? Yeah, it would be a Protestant church, but I'll find out now. So I think it's a Protestant church rather than a Catholic church. Wow, look at that. In the ceiling. Very beautiful, hey? Sure, that painting's got some age, hey? It's faded as well. And look at a little bit of stained glass there. Oh, there's another painting over here. First time I've ever been into a church with an automatic door.
You literally walk up to it.
No, don't do it again. Oh, there we go. Cindy's playing with it. Hey, look at it.
It opens on its own.
It's crazy.
It's magical.
So the church is a Protestant church, a Reformed church, and it was built in
1451.
She said some age,
That's
eh?
old, yeah.
That's a long time
the
ago.
Bells clanging.
Yeah.
Stop now.
There's another beautiful old building in town here. Geez, a lot of these buildings, hey?
So many.
And that one, what's it say? 1565. And there go the bells.
Sure, listen to that.
Yeah. And then there's some kind of artwork in front of the church. I don't know what that is. Hey, cool little town, but it's really empty on a Sunday.
Yeah, there's like nothing going on.
Yeah, just the bells are ringing. Yeah, all the shops are closed. So there's another old gate, but as I said, so much of it is just in German. We can't find out much about English. So if any Germans are watching or Swiss are watching, just let us know what this is. We're going to wander back into the old... It's kind of a gate out of the old town, hey?
Yeah.
But it's just it's lovely around here. It's a little coffee shop here. We're going to go and see. Oh, there's the square first.
Hopefully we can find a coffee.
Yeah, there's one behind us. Let's go and get a price. Yeah, that's above the gate as well. So it must be... Don't know what the gate's for. So yeah, there's another arbitrary tower just sticking up.
But that looks really old too.
Should we go and see if there's an arch there as well? So that looks really, really old as well. Yeah, it looks pretty much that was a section of the city wall that's still there. And that must have been one of the watchtowers like we saw earlier on. Yeah, pretty cool, hey? Here it goes up there. What's in there?
It looks like someone's going to be doing some renovation.
Oh, okay. Look at that little street down there. Lovely with the white flowers in that. So this looks like a bit of a castle, a continuation of the wall. So, geez, it's all just... Have you noticed? Oh, there's a piece. That's an old arrow slit. So all of this was, they've just kind of incorporated the new and the old. Hey? Very cool. Yeah, it looks like it's got a, it's got a moat. Where does this go?
Looks like apartments in there.
Yeah, let's go and have a look. Let's wander through. What's You live in the midst of look at this. Just live in the midst of old, ancient history. Oh, look at that clock up there. We'll carry on wandering. You've really got to look at this. This is amazing. There's a whole turret up there, and the clock tower behind that. Absolutely beautiful. It's so unique. I've never seen a place where literally the ancient history's been incorporated into residential buildings.
Into everyday buildings. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, that's the old clock tower above us. You're not allowed in there, it seems. And I think we found a coffee shop now.
Let's go and see.
Let's go and see. Look at this around us, guys. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this place. The trees, spring is coming. So we're just going to go have a look here. Little gardens everywhere. Look at the gardens up over there. Yeah, go and sit here. So we found a little coffee shop, but the coffee in Switzerland is expensive.
So we can't get too many.
Yeah, so...
but this is cheaper than Zurich.
Yeah, oh, is it cheaper than Zurich?
Cheaper.
Okay. But look at this lovely place. Look at the ceiling. It's right just above us here. So it really is such a cool little place we found here. Our coffees have arrived. Cindy got her Americano. And who are we giving a shout out to, Mahani?
So this is a shout out to Liz Erasmus. Thank you for our coffee today. We really appreciate it, especially in Switzerland. We really appreciate it.
We really appreciate it. Liz bought us a coffee through our Buy Me a Coffee link. That's in the description below. And so if you would like to buy Cindy and I a coffee, a beer, a glass of wine, anything, a water. Yeah, thank you very much. But Liz, thanks a lot. So here in Biel, you get like an old building in this kind of area. Look how beautiful that is. The window there, Hermione, that yellow one on the right. Cindy's busy eating a biscuit. And then you've got all these entrances into private like homes and that underneath.
Must be very dark.
Yeah, it must be very dark.
Living
in a basement, eh?
With no windows.
But that's your area. Look at that. Hey, so there's the church above us. There people go to, and then Cindy found
there's a lift.
Yeah, look at that.
It can only go
for older people and people with little kids, so there's a lift that goes. It only goes up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, there's one of the Rolex things. That's not the main office though. The main factory is as you're coming into. We saw it when we were driving into Bienne. Biel's got two names. Bienne.
And Biel.
Yeah, it's a French town. It's in French Switzerland.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, so we staying in German Switzerland. So it's a little bit different.
Not far.
Yeah. So as we've mentioned, Biel is very famous in the watch industry, and this is Omega watch swatches.
Yeah, Omega Swatch.
Yeah, so we're going to go and have a look at their museum. I believe it is open. Jeez, this building's insane. Look at it, goes all the way down there. Yeah. And here's our little car. So it's just across here. So let's go and have a look. Yeah. And here, there's a Swatch drive-through. So you can drive through and buy a Swatch here. So you bought a Swatch, eh?
Like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, so let's go and have a look. And just outside the museum is the lunar lander. Check it out. Hey, how cool is that? No, but it's probably an exact copy. So I think Omega had something to do with the timekeeping because that's why they've got it here. They were involved in it. So the museums are free. There's a Swatch and Omega museum. And you put your stuff here in a little locker.
And you get a key.
Yeah, get the key. Okay, don't lose the key, eh?
Got it.
You got the key? Okay. So we've come to the Swatch Museum first before the Omega Museum. And Swatch started in 1983.
Swatch was born.
Swatch was born, 83. As we're walking around the little Swatch Museum, we're doing a questionnaire because we can maybe win a quiz.
We could probably win a Swatch or something.
Yeah, not probably, possibly.
Possibly.
Possibly, not probably win a Swatch.
Positive.
Yeah, all the different.
Oh, here's one for me. I am Wonder Mom.
Let's see. I am Wonder Mom.
How cool is that one?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, check that one.
And look at the socks too.
Yeah, look at these nice watches. You see, jeez, all Swatch Omega. Very, very cool. Yeah, I think these ones here are some of my favorite ones. I like the ones with the multi-dials and the... Look at that. Very cool. Down here. Yeah, it's such a cool little museum. I would definitely recommend coming here. Big museum, by the way. Marnie, have you got all your questions right?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, because
I'm planning to win the Swatch.
yeah, but it's been a cool little museum, eh?
Yeah, we're still going to go upstairs.
Downstairs to the Omega. Yeah, that's going to be great. Yeah, look here. We get you a big watch. Hey? We're now at the Omega Museum. Yeah, they were involved with the space program, from what I understand.
There's a lot of space stuff around.
Yeah. Look, there's a spaceman. Yeah, there's James Bond with his Omega watch.
Look, this must be each movie and what watch he wore.
Which one did he wear in that one? Oh, those ones.
Yeah, and then here's Skyfall.
Okay.
So he must have worn, I don't know, those, I'm presuming.
Yeah. Very cool, hey? That's all Daniel Craig. Yeah, that's the official Bond naval uniform, hey? Commander Bond.
Bond's naval uniform.
How cool is that?
That means that's the real.
That's
that was
what.
the one he wore.
Yeah. So Omega was involved with the space program, and look, Apollo 13.
No, Apollo.
Yeah, that's 13. Yeah, so it was even involved in Apollo 13. There's the lunar lander. Look at that with Omega timekeeping. Yeah. Omega. Look at that. It was all made by Omega. All that stuff was made by Omega for the lunar lander, hey?
Wow, that's amazing.
That's incredible, hey? So there's one of the astronauts with the lunar lander in the back. That is amazing. Yeah, so they were involved in all the... This would have been control for the NASA flights. They were involved in all of that. Cool, hey? Hey, I didn't
even know that. Oh, you didn't know either?
No, I didn't know that.
I definitely didn't know.
So the young girl's doing her race. 2 seconds. You gonna have a go, my honey?
No.
This is Omega timekeeping. Yeah.
I'm not running.
Yeah. Shall I have a go?
No.
Yeah, I'll have a go.
You want to have a go?
Yeah, I'll have a go. So this is how it all started. Watchmaking here at Omega. It all started 1848, founding history. Wow. Let's have a look at the inside of a watch. And that was all handmade in those days, eh? Look at that. That's incredible, eh?
We've come a long way.
Yeah, look at these watches from 1850 plus. Okay? Quite incredible. So even JFK had Omegas, eh? That's kind of what his watch was there. See that? So look at that. That's probably what his watch was. Yeah, these little letters, and then you've also got Elvis there.
Yeah, possibly the most historically significant Elvis Presley owned watch to ever appear on the market.
Wow, so that's actually Elvis's watch. Hey?
You can see it's been well worn.
Check at that. There's Elvis, and there it is. That's him wearing it there over there. That's a picture of him wearing it. That is so cool. Omega was the first watch worn on the moon. That is insane. Hey, my gorgeous. How often do you get to stand by a real-sized lunar lander?
Not often.
Hey? Can you believe? So 2 guys went down to the moon. Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, it's way smaller than I imagined, actually.
I, in fact, think it's bigger than I imagined. Yeah, I thought it was even smaller.
We all have different perceptions.
Yeah, that was very cool, hey? And Omega was a part of it.
Well, this museum's well worth it, and especially since it doesn't cost anything to go.
Yeah, it's absolutely free. Yeah, Cindy's dream. So here in Biel, we're at the Lake Biel, and there's a bit of a harbour here. Check at this. Check how cool the harbour is, eh?
You would have thought there'd be a harbour here.
Yeah. Yeah, let's walk down to the lake. I think there's the lake ahead of us. Yeah, there's little restaurants down here. And as it's coming into spring, everybody's coming out. Look at this. This is so cool. And then there's the mountain in the background there.
Look at all the lovely houses on the other side.
Yeah.
You'll see that now.
Very lovely, hey? everybody's coming, starting to appear in spring, hey?
Spring is definitely in the air, yeah.
Hey, my honey, check this out.
I can't believe this big lake in a little village.
Yeah, check out this Lake Biel.
It's one thing, Switzerland's full of lakes.
Yeah, full of it. We've done Lake Biel and we've done Lake Zurich already.
And in years back, I've driven past Lake Geneva.
Yeah, so you check out all the houses on the other side there. Must be lovely views there, that little town. That road we're going to travel soon down there. This is all quite near us. This is about 20 minutes, half an hour from where we're staying. There's a little Eurasian coot.
Going to make its nest.
Yeah, and then there's a park here. You can go wandering around. Beautiful park, I believe. Yeah. Look at this. So there's a Eurasian coot. See how cool they are? They're different to our ones back in Africa. These ones have white, our ones have red. You notice that? And look how clear the water is, Hermione. You can see all the way down. I don't know if the video will pick it up. You can see all the way down to the bottom. It's very, very clear. And there's a cute little coot. Now there's a lovely little walk here along the lake. People walking on a Sunday. There's a Sunday. People walking their dogs. Having fun with their kids.
I can imagine summertime. Must be amazing.
Even smelling somebody smoking marijuana. Yeah, it's quite a... And there's clay tennis courts over there. There's clay tennis courts.
It's a Sunday today, so...
People are out and about.
Everybody hangs out.
Yeah, emerging from winter. Hey?
Yeah.
What a beautiful spot. We're looking for the castle museum, and look at these beautiful homes around here. Hey, what a lovely little neighborhood, hey?
They look like quite big houses.
Yeah, so these are houses, beautiful gardens, birds. The one thing about Switzerland, if you're into birds, they have so many birds, but this is such a lovely little...
Look at this with the blue shutters.
Yeah, how cool is that? Hey? Really, and everything's well looked after and
neat and clean.
Again, there is quite a bit of graffiti in Switzerland, as we.
Quite surprised.
It seems to be a European problem, but not here. So it really is. This is really such a lovely neighborhood. What a privilege. Yeah, we've come across such a beautiful. Look at the cherry blossoms forming. Falling. It reminds me of when we were in South Korea a year ago, almost exactly.
And our son has just told us that they're supposed to have
cherry blossom,
but nothing's bloomed there yet. So we're going to send him a video of us in the cherry blossom.
Yeah, look at this. Wow, beautiful, hey?
Sure.
So here in town is the old castle that's now a museum. So Cindy's just waiting in the car. We've been battling to find parking. So let me just try and get around the front and just show you something of this old castle. Wow, look at that tower. That looks absolutely amazing. Hey, let's see if there's... It's all in German again. But looks in fact like it's closed today. There's no... But look, it's in the gardens here. Yeah, again, I'm just wandering around. Not sure where the entrance is, but it does look closed. I think that's the entrance over there. So it looks closed today, sadly. There's a bear. Must be the symbol. Yeah, definitely closed today. Sadly about that.
So today we're going to go back to Biel to finish off showing you guys some things.
Yeah.
But as you can see in the back, we have a very special guest with us today.
He's a guest appearance by Arthur.
Arthur, our little house-sitting dog. We're looking after. And so we're taking him with us today. Arthur!
Yeah, and he's all safely clipped in. He's got a special harness and everything. So it's great. He's a little bit camera shy. He's thinking, why are we sitting in the car? And...
Artie!
Yeah. So here, right near Biel, is vineyards. We found some vineyards by ourselves there. Cindy's just in the car with Arthur while we just pulled over, and there's Lake Biel. Just look how beautiful that is. So these vineyards are right on the lake here, and then this beautiful lake, beautiful around here. So we've driven just north of, or just outside Biel. I don't know if it's north or south, west or east. And we're just taking Arthur for a little walk in the forest here. And just to see what it's like. It's a chilly, chilly day today. 9 degrees and there's a bit of a wind blowing. But look at this lovely, lovely little stream. This is right up in the hills just above the vineyards, just outside Biel, in a bit of a forest here. It's lovely, eh? Can you believe we are walking on the side of a Swiss mountain? Hey? Can you believe it? Is it cool? Did I do good finding this place?
You did very good. Very good.
Look at this. And the forest still around us, starting to come into bloom. Spring is coming, but it's still blooming chilly, eh?
It's still freezing.
As with the story of Dane and Cindy, we wanted to go down a hiking path. Just a hiking path. And that's closed for April, hey?
November to April.
Yeah.
So obviously for winter, some of these paths are not open.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful path. We could see it from the top. It had waterfalls and all of that kind of stuff. Oh, there goes a heron. Scared that guy. But beautiful around here still, hey, my honey?
Yeah, great for walk.
Arthur's enjoying himself.
He spotted the dog.
Yeah, the bird.
He's watching for it. So we're trying to find a little ski resort that we saw on Google, but so it's not far from here. Yeah, but there's no snow at the moment. But anyway, we're going to go and see if we can see it. Maybe there's some lifts going or something.
Yeah, look how
a lovely
pretty
drive
though.
Anyway. But I suppose if it was too much snow on the roads, you wouldn't be driving.
You wouldn't be driving, yeah.
Let's be thankful, I suppose.
Look how beautiful this is, my honey. Hey?
Yeah. We need to think of some different words. It's stunning.
Glorious.
Fantastic. Magnificent. What a lovely drive. Sure.
There's the ski run, my honey.
Yeah, can you see it? I'll try and zoom up a little bit. There it is, going up the mountain there.
Yeah, you can't say I don't bring you to a ski run.
Yeah, but as you can see, no snow today. It's the end of the season, so I must have just closed like really recently.
Yeah. So I'm probably butchering the name. We're in the French part of Switzerland. Bougenerts Souvenirs. But you'll see the name when I put it up on the video. But this is what a ski resort looks like in early spring. Nowadays, all the snow's gone. There's snow right at the top. It's not a huge ski resort, but there's snow right at the top. We're just going to go and wander around, have a look, take Arthur for a walk. So here's a plan of all the runs. So you can see Les Bougenerts Souvenirs, and that's what it looks like during winter. White. Sad we missed the snow.
There's a few patches up there.
Is there a few patches? Oh, Arthur's wanting to come to me, bringing Cindy to me.
There's a few patches of snow up the top.
Yeah, but look at so they use T-bars here, hey?
There's T-bars and there's discs
Yeah.
as well.
Look at goes up the hill there.
You see right here?
Oh, yeah, right here. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, so this is our closest we're probably going to get to skiing in Switzerland. Hey, my honey?
Yep.
That's quite sad.
I think we probably just missed it by a couple of weeks, if not even less than that.
So I don't know if you can see on the slope there, but there is one patch of snow we found. Woohoo!
There's a whole lot up there, but quite high up.
Yeah.
And I think we're not going to go and touch it because it's too
It's
bloody
very cold. But the accommodation here is really nice, guys. Look at these houses. Yeah, that looks really smart. You can see it's the end of the season. But this accommodation looks great here. So, my honey, how cold are you?
Very cold.
Yeah, I'm
This
surprised.
is the coldest I've ever felt in, well, not ever, but the coldest I've felt in Europe since we've been here.
Since we've been here, yeah. Definitely need to
It's
put the
icy.
top jacket on.
You can actually feel
It's
you going
icy,
through
yeah.
your jacket.
So that snow at the top is still very, very cold. Yeah, I'm so sad we didn't get to ski
Yeah, well,
next time.
you have to come a bit earlier in the season.
Yeah.
It's a bit late. Just coming down from the ski resort.
Another
the little
beautiful
town there.
Don't even know the name, hey?
No. I don't think I could even pronounce the
There's a
name.
funicular going up the hill.
Yeah, it
to
looks like a
some
funicular.
viewpoint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's a look at the horses here. Look at that.
How beautiful, eh?
All
Everything's
these
just...
little villages and
And it's so green, yeah.
And all these orange sticks on the side that you can see with
In
the orange that
300
shows you where the
meters,
snow
turn
comes
right
up
onto
to.
Rue des Forgerins.
That marks the road when it snows heavily. Quite incredible, eh?
And
Must
look,
know how deep the snow gets here.
the snow gets, I can imagine, must be very deep. And look at that, a little church in front of us as
Yeah,
well.
look at that. Sure.
So many little villages around here.
Yeah, all in
So
little
quaint.
valleys and farming
Turn right
places.
onto Rue des Forgerins.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know where we're going.
Yeah, so
Oh, there's the
there's
church.
the church. Oh, we're heading towards the church anyway, so
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, we're going to turn right. Look up.
In 400
There it is. Close up.
Going through another little village here.
Another little village.
Don't even know the name of this one. We took a drive from Biel, and this is all in the
All
not
around
in the,
that,
yeah,
sort of
all
around that area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little villages.
And little valleys in that, eh?
Great little drive around.
Hey, my gorgeous. So, how did you enjoy Biel?
Biel was lovely. There was a lot to see around there. We
Yeah.
really got to...
Yeah, we did the old town. We did the mega watch factory. It was fantastic. And then Arthur enjoyed it with us as well.
Yeah, with the ski area we took him up to,
Yeah,
which
so-
was closed.
Yeah, so guys, if you enjoyed this video, please just remember to like, subscribe, to share, to comment. And again, we just thank you for supporting the channel. We really appreciate it.
And don't forget, if you also want to join Trusted House Sitters, we'll leave a link in the description below, and if you click on the link, you can get a 25% discount.
Yeah.
There's a code there.
So have an awesome day and God bless.